This Quran is meant to reach people. It is a message to people. There are essentially three components that you have to keep in mind. There are three aspects to communicating. The first of them is the speaker himself. The Quran, as we go forward, you're going to see the Quran elicited two kinds of responses. Either people were mesmerized by this book and fell in love with this book and were willing to change their entire lives when they heard this book. It had that power on them. On the other hand, you had people that were so annoyed with this book. They had such a deeply rooted hatred for this book that they would do anything to get it stop it from being spread across to the other people. Two responses. There was no apathy. There was nobody that heard the Quran and said, sounds interesting. That didn't exist. There were only one of these two responses. Now, I want to share with you something on this, about the who speaks component of communication, briefly. You know, in the Quran, Allah says, ضَرَبَ اللَّهُ مَثَلًا. Allah struck an example. Now, just to see if you're paying attention, who struck the example? Allah. Allah. So who's the speaker, therefore? Allah is. Clear. Allah strikes the example, and of course, when you're a believer, I say to you, I give you an example. You say, okay, yeah, nice example.